What's up, YouTube? It's Vertex here, bringing you guys another video today. And today I have another improving your game video. Now, sadly, this is a public match. As you can see, this is not a map. And yeah, it's Stonehaven, I think is the name of it. I don't play pubs too much on this game. This is from a really long time ago, like the first week of the game probably. And as you see, once again I am sniping. So we have the second Sniper Verdicts video coming out today. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. But I really wish I would have taken my commentary from my last video about all the team changes and thanking you guys for all your support over the last month. I really wish I would have done that in this video, since that wasn't really a competitive, I mean it's based around competitive. I'm talking about the team changes in competitive, but I mean like it wasn't like a tips video for competitive. So I really wish I would have used that video for this commentary, this video for that commentary. Fortunately, I didn't. Don't make fun of my sniping skills, please. I'm not very good at it. But it is a pretty good video for being a sniper gameplay. I think honestly it's a pretty good gameplay for any gun I was using, but I just happen to be using a sniper. So that was not the best start, but it picks up, so don't worry. Still can't hit shots though. Okay, so in this gameplay, as I said, I want to talk about I want to give you guys another improving your game type of commentary. So in this one, it's going to be how to improve your strategies and how to make strategies that will allow you to dominate the competition. I really did not start off well in this game. I didn't go back and watch this game before I recorded the commentary, because if I have it recorded, it's obviously a good gameplay. So I really must start to go off here. So yeah, it's whatever. But anyway, I want to talk to you guys about how to improve your strategies, how to make better strategies, which will overall improve your game. Not really your individual game, because you can't make a strategy based around a single person. I don't know how that shot didn't hit him. You can't make a strategy based around a single person. It just doesn't work that way, and you're never going to be able to do that. You have to work together on your strategies. So all of your strategies are going to be team-based. It's not really going to improve your individual game. This video is not really going to help you improve your individual game. It's going to help you improve basically your entire team. So obviously knowing strategies and sticking to your strategies and knowing how to come up with strategies is going to make you a better individual player. It's going to make you more versatile, and people are going to want to play with you more because they know, okay, this kid will stick to the strategy. He's not going to go off and do his own little thing. He's going to stick with us and try to win the game instead of trying to be a hero and making plays out by himself. So that's obviously going to make you a better individual player in that of itself. But it's not like the gun skill or the map control thing. Where, I mean, map control is a little bit team-based too, but if you're a single AR, you can hold down the map, not necessarily by yourself, but the area of the map you're trying to hold down, you can just lock that down, whether or not your team's helping you or not. Whether or not your team's helping you. That made no sense, but you guys know what I mean. All these other videos that I've talked to you guys about, map control, confidence, gun skill, all of those help you as an individual player. It doesn't really help your team as much. Obviously, doing all those things is going to help your team in the long run because you're a better player, so that's going to make your team better. But it's not like the strategies thing where it's going to just, the entire team has to work together for this to work. You can't just have one person doing his own strategy, then the other three people off by themselves. So now that I've talked about that, this must be where I get all my kills. Now that I've talked about basically what strategies is, let me inform you guys on the best way to make your strategies. There really isn't a best way to make strategies. It's pretty simple. You really just have to think about, you play the maps a lot. When you play the maps, you figure out what people's tendencies are, where people tend to go in certain situations. I said this in my last video, I think, predicting your opponents. But you tend to basically get a feel for not only the people you're playing, but just in general, how people that play Call of Duty, how their brain works. You can kind of predict what they're going to do and make strategies around that. So the number one way that I make strategies is not even making them myself, and this is, you guys may be like, well, why would you do this? But I get most of my strategies from simply watching streams, and that's not a bad thing. I mean, most teams have pretty similar strategies. There are the few teams that have their secret strategies that no one knows, that they only pull out at LAN events. But when a team pulls out a strategy that they recently came up with, that strategy is now everyone's. Everyone can do that strategy because everyone knows what it is because they just revealed it. So if you just watch Twitch streams, watch pros live stream, whoever live stream, doesn't even have to be a pro, and you see a really good strategy, introduce that to your team, see if they want to try it out, and that should work. That's a really good way to come up with more strategies to help your team out. Like, for example, the Warhawk Search and Destroy strategy. Everyone knows that strategy. To get into B, you have your bomb carrier has to have a trophy system and incog. You have another person on your team with a smoke grenade. The person on your team with a smoke smokes it. Your trophy system, your bomb carrier goes in, puts the trophy down so that they don't get double naded. That's a bomb plan. The only way you will die off of that is if someone pushes up to kill you. And that has been combated by the strategy of just rushing post office, so they can't even get into position to do it. So you have to make strategies to basically combat other team strategies, because if you just let them do whatever they want against you, they're going to win the game. You have to be able to adapt and adjust to whatever they're doing and bring out your own strategies to basically counter theirs. So that's the main way I get strategies, is by simply watching them. Another way you can get strategies is if you just go on a map and run around, you really can find a ton of routes that will benefit, or that will, you can see that this route is like, whoa, no, why doesn't anyone use this route? And you can make a strategy around that route. Like, for example, this is another one that I've seen, but it's pretty obvious. It's once again on Warhawk, but if you just shoot, if you're on offense, you want to go to B again. If you shoot the gate out in the middle of the map, have someone rush that, that is an amazing route. Not very many people used it until it was originally discovered. I don't know who the first team to do it was, but that is a really good route. So if you just go around on maps and just basically look at the rush routes you can take, look at the spots you can find. I found a ton of nade shots one night just by going onto the maps. Literally, I went onto the maps in a split screen, like with myself. I have two controllers. I plugged up my other controller into my Xbox. I took that player wherever I wanted to try to hit a nade spot from, and I would just have that player stand there, and then I would get on my other controller, go to the spot that I want to try to hit the nade from, and just throw the nade, see if it hits. If it does, great. That's how I found out a ton of nade spots. I found like 3 on Sovereign. I found probably 2 on Warhawk. I found 1 for that back white truck, but you have to have strong arm for it. Most of the nade spots I found actually have to have strong arm. As you guys can see in my last class setups video for Search and Destroy, I used strong arm on 2 of my classes. So whenever I want to hit these nade spots, those are the classes I pull out. But basically, I just went into maps, looked at the spots that are very populated. Basically, where everyone goes on a map, like Warhawk, that back white truck, everyone goes there. Every team goes there when they plant the bomb at B. Every team. There is not an exception for that. At least once a game, if they plant the bomb at B, they're going to that white truck. Someone's going to be on that white truck. For Sovereign, the lookouts where you can basically look over the B bomb that's up in top control. I think it's B. But there's those lookouts where you can basically shoot across the nest from opposite sides of the map. I found nade spots for both of those spots to try to kill people so that I don't even have to challenge them when they're over there. I'll just hit them with a nade and they're dead. So it is really good idea to just simply go into private matches, know what the spots are that most people go to get kills, to pick you off and Search and Destroy. And these are mainly Search and Destroy strats. There are strats for other things like smoking in Domination to get a flag, putting trophy systems down in Domination. All these things work, but I'm mainly talking about Search and Destroy because that's where strategies come in the most. So yeah, the main way, those are really the only 2 ways that I get strategies, is by simply playing the maps a lot, figuring out where people go, and basically adjusting to that, figuring out my own strategies and spots to combat theirs, and then also pro players' streams. Just watch their streams, figure out what they do, and basically just take theirs and maybe twist it into my own little thing. But thanks for watching this, guys. If you guys did enjoy the video, or if it helped, be sure to drop a like, and if you'd like to see more from me in the future, be sure to subscribe. Peace.